Hello, future residents of the United States. So today we're going to talk about something very important, and this is hygiene. For those of you who don't know me, I work for an international teacher recruitment company. I've worked there for years, so I really have seen it all, the good, bad, the ugly. Unfortunately, sometimes hygiene can be part of the bad and ugly category. This can be a pretty embarrassing topic, but it's really important because I've had employers, students, I work with teachers, and even some people in the community say things to me like, oh, this person smells bad. This person looks like they just get out of bed and come to school. You don't want to be that person. I've also hosted job fairs and had interviewers tell me after they've interviewed someone, oh, can you bring some air freshener because this person smelled so bad. Now put yourself in the shoes of that interviewer. Maybe you are the smartest, most qualified person there in that entire job fair, maybe ever, right? But if the interviewer can only focus on the way you smell, or maybe the way you present yourself, maybe you look a little disheveled, that is going to cost you your job. And, I don't want you to put yourself in that position. And once you get to the US, if this applies to you, it's more than likely that people will not say something to your face, but they will talk about you behind your back. If you are a teacher, it's very likely that the students will say something to your face, but you don't want to be in that position. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, so in the US, it is customary to shower every single day and make sure you're getting a good scrub in with a loofah, a washcloth, whatever you like to use, and you're using soap. Don't just let the water run down your body. If you're doing an activity where you're going to get sweaty, like you're working out or you're moving, sometimes, I don't know, maybe you get stressed, you just get a little more sweaty. Make sure you're taking a shower after that as well. Along with that, it's really important that you're also wearing deodorant every single day and perfume, cologne. If that is a little bit out of your budget, you can definitely use a body spray. There are very cheap body sprays at Bath and Body Works. The dollar store even has them, and there's nothing wrong with that. The US is not an Arab country in the Middle East where people bathe themselves with perfume. I've had times in the Middle East where I get into an elevator and I'm by myself and the whole elevator smells like perfume. And I love perfume, so it doesn't bother me at all. I definitely go heavy on perfume. But in the US, you don't want to overwhelm people with your scent either. So if I have a meeting or I'm going on an airplane, I do not use a lot so that I'm mindful of other people. But 2-3 spritzes is enough. You just want to make sure you're doing it. Times where you can do more is, for me, if I'm running around all day and immediately after work or something, I'm going to work out. Yeah, of course, I'm going to put on some more deodorant, some more perfume. And then as soon as I get home, I'm going to take a shower. So along with body hygiene, you want to make sure that you're also taking care of your oral hygiene. So at a bare minimum, you want to be brushing your teeth twice per day, once in the morning, once at night. But if you are having close contact with people, I would brush after every meal. You can supplement that with some mouthwash, mints, gum, things like that. Those are all great to keep you smelling fresh and to be fresh, and it's a win-win, right? You smell great and you're taking care of your teeth and your mouth. Another thing you need to do is you need to be washing your clothes often. So sometimes you can have lingering smells from food, public transit, or even body odor that gets stuck on your clothes, especially if you're not washing them. So if you're worried about these scents that may just be from your environment, you can add scent boosters to your laundry so it makes your clothes smell fresh longer. My mom is German. She cooks liver sometimes. I'm not going to wear those clothes that I ate liver with out in public. I'm going to change and throw them in the laundry. So make sure you are taking care of your mouth and your clothes often so that your clothes stay fresh and your breath is fresh. So this is definitely a really awkward part of my job. I hate having to address hygiene issues with people that have arrived in the US. You know, it's never a fun conversation for me. Sometimes if I pick people up from the airport, they've had a really long journey and they don't have the best smell. I'll be like, well, you know, they were traveling for so long. But then if I pick you up the next day and there's still a smell after you've had the chance to shower, you know, that's a problem. So if I don't say anything to you or you're not told about this, nobody is doing you any favors, right? So it's better you know now and you can address this before you come, or maybe you're already here. Now you know what you can change. I understand that in some countries, it might be hard for you to access clean water. Deodorant and perfume might be looked at as a luxury, but in the US, it really is expected, especially in the workplace. So make sure you're doing all three, okay? You're taking care of your body odor, so you're taking a shower, you're using deodorant, you're using cologne, perfume. Oral health, you're brushing your teeth, mints, gum, mouthwash, all of that, and then your clothes. So you're consistently washing your clothes, and you always have fresh clothes. So thank you for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe for more about life in the US. See you next time.